Hi guys, Ray here, Drew's dad. I'm going to show you, this is our second card trick. If you haven't seen the first one, I encourage you to go back and take a look at the first card trick. This card trick is called 21 or 21 cards, and the reason for that is because you only need 21 cards to do the trick. So I took these out of a standard deck of cards, which you can take out of your Come Together with Kindness kit. And we'll start. You'll need a volunteer with this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the trick, and then I'll show you how to do the trick after I'm done. So we'll start, and I'll start by asking my volunteer to pick a card, any card she wants to pick, doesn't matter. And I'll ask her to memorize the card, and then to put it back in the deck anywhere she wants, so you see it too. And just to make sure that she understands that I don't know what card it is, I want to give it a little more shuffle here. I haven't got a clue what card it is. And then I'm going to lay them out, all the cards, in 3 rows of 7, 21 cards. 2, 21, and then I'm going to ask now which column is your card in? The middle column, all right. Then I'm going to repeat the sequence 2 more times. And again, can you tell me which column your cards are in? Your card is in. Far column. And then this is the third and final time. And now, which column is your card in? The middle column, all right. Okay, now I'm gonna set different piles of cards here. Of 4. Oh, I got 1 extra. I presume that's not your card. No? Good. We'll just get rid of that one. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to choose 3 piles of cards. Just pick any 3 piles of cards. Just point them out to me. 3 piles. 2. 1 more. All right, so we'll get rid of those piles that she chose. Over there. Now pick 1 more pile of cards. Okay, now we'll get rid of this pile. Now I'm going to ask you to pick 2 cards. Those 2. We'll get rid of those 2. Now I'm going to ask you to pick 1. Get rid of that one. Well, that only leaves 1 card, and she chose it. I wonder, could that be her card? Let's see. Wow. And that's it, 21 cards. All right, so this is really a simple trick. It has to do with math. And yes, 21 is not just a random number. So I'm gonna show you how to do this trick so that you can amaze your friends. Because after all, they're picking their own card, right? It's magic. Okay, so I start off by asking them to pick their card. And they do, and they memorize it. In this case, it's the 6 of diamonds. Now what I'm going to do, just to make this show up a little bit better for you to understand, for you to be able to do this, I'm going to put this back into the deck, face up, so we'll always see it. Okay? And then, again, that's a random place, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them up, because I have no idea at this point which card is hers. So, I'm going to go ahead and lay these down, but I'm laying them down face first, so you can see the card that you chose, so you can see it better. So 1, 2, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And there's 21. So obviously the card is in this pile here. So the pile, the column that your card is in, you always want to make sure that when you pick the cards up, it goes in the middle every time it's sandwiched between the other two. So I'll pick the middle one up. I'll pick this one up and put it right in the middle. This one up, put it around the back. And then we'll do the sequence again. 1, 2. And then obviously it's in the middle here, so we'll make sure that goes into the middle of the deck. 1, 2, 3. And this is the important one. This is the third time. Now when I lay these out, you need to count, because every time it's going to be the 11th card, and it's usually going to be, it's always going to be the 4th one down from the top. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, 11, 12. It's not the 11th yet. We'll get to there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you do see, it wasn't the 11th here, but you do see that it's the 4th one down from the top. So again, with our same sequence, and you're gonna have to count after this one. This goes in the middle, like it always does, and here. Now, this is where you count the 11th card. I apologize for my mistake a minute ago. So I'm gonna lay out several stacks of 4, just to kind of simplify it and to make less piles. 1, 2, well, I need to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And you always have a remainder because you have 21 cards, and just for fun you can say, I presume that that is not your card, correct? And obviously it's not. You discard that. So the name of the game here is you always need to remember where you place that 11th card. In this case, I placed that 11th card here. That's what you got to remember, where that card is. And you need to make sure you protect this pile no matter what. Now you ask them to choose 3 piles to start the trick off. And what if they choose, the one that their card is in? You always just need to make sure you keep it. So choose 3 piles. Okay, I choose these 3. And the one that one pile is, that's where their card is. So then all you have to do is say, okay, we're gonna get rid of these piles. If they did not choose that one and they chose this one, and this one, then that's good. You'll just get rid of those. You know that this one's protected. So choose those 3, get those out of here, and then you tell them to choose 1 pile. Now, if they choose this pile, that card is not there, that's great, you can take it away. If they choose this pile, then guess what? You still have to keep this one, so, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. All right, then you tell them to choose 2 cards, and if they chose 2 that weren't theirs, that's good, you just take those 2 away. But if they happen to choose 2 that were in, you say this one and this one, if that was her card, then you say, okay, well, just get rid of those 2, and we're good. And then pick 1 more card. If they chose their card, then obviously you want to get rid of this one, or if they choose this one, then that's fine, you just get rid of that one. And it's gone. And guess what, folks? It's magic. There's your card. And that's it, 21 cards.